Hey there, welcome back to the Festival Kitchen. I'm Lauren, this is Casey. We're two of Festival's mealtime mentors, and today we are working with Jones Dairy Farm, which is a company that we absolutely love, and we're bringing you a recipe that's great for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
That's right. Today we're taking a supreme pizza and we're turning it into a frittata, which like you said, perfect for any meal of the day.
Who doesn't love pizza? Right. And when you can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner,
yes,
that's amazing.
Sign me up.
So our first step, we're going to get going on our veggies.
Yep, so we have some oil heating up. We're using a cast iron skillet or an oven-safe skillet. So everything can kind of go in one. You can certainly, if you don't have one, you can just use a regular skillet and then pour everything into like a baking dish afterwards.
Yes, because it is going to go into the oven.
Right. So we have some oil heating up. We're adding some onion.
And we're adding lots of veggies, but what's nice about this recipe is you can customize it. I mean, it's a pizza, so if you don't like peppers, if you don't like mushrooms, onion, just omit it. That's perfectly fine.
Yes. We've got some green pepper. We have some red pepper.
I love the color.
Me too. Both of these. And mushrooms. So all the veggies, which is always a good thing. And we're going to let this cook a little bit until the veggies are soft.
Yes, and it'll cook down too because everything is going to fit in there.
Right.
Promise.
Yes.
So our next step, we've got our eggs. So this is a dozen eggs that we put into a bowl and whisked up. And kind of a unique step, we're going to be adding in some pizza sauce and cheese right into our eggs. So this is just a store-bought pizza sauce. Whatever you have on hand works. And then we're going to add in just some shredded mozzarella cheese. And we're just going to whisk this up until everything is incorporated.
I love that base, the kind of base that makes with the tomato sauce, the pizza sauce, and the cheese. I would never think of combining those, but...
No, it is a really nice step, though, because it just gives it all around more flavor.
Right.
So then we're going to add in our meat. So it's a supreme pizza, so we have some meat in here. We're doing some turkey pepperoni. And then really the star of our show is our Jones Canadian bacon.
Yes, so Jones Dairy Farms is a sixth-generation family-owned company right here in Wisconsin, which we love.
Absolutely.
And the Canadian bacon is really great because it's high in protein, but it's low in fat, which you don't always get with this kind of meat.
Right.
And low carb as well.
But it does not lack any flavor.
No.
It's also gluten-free, which is really nice if that's how you have to eat.
Yes.
All right, this looks good.
Awesome. So I'm just going to add some garlic now. And we're going to let this cook a little longer, like I said, until the veggies are soft. All right, so our veggies are all cooked down now.
It looks so good.
Yes, it smells really good too. Made some room for these eggs. So we'll add this mixture now.
Just to cover all the veggies, which is very smart versus trying to incorporate everything and mix it in one skillet.
Right. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit.
Yep,
and try to mix it as well as I can to try to incorporate all those veggies and the meat and the cheese. Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
Yes. So right here, we're just waiting for the eggs to kind of set on the sides.
Yep.
And then from there, it'll go in the oven to fully cook.
And they're already starting to set on the bottoms and the sides.
Awesome.
So I will stick this in the oven.
So we have our oven preheating to 375. Casey's going to pop it in there. It'll stay in there for 10 to 15 minutes until the eggs are completely cooked through, and then we have just a couple more ingredients to add to the top of it. All right, so our frittata should be just about cooked through. Casey's going to grab it and bring it back over here. Yeah, that looks good. It doesn't have to be completely cooked, but it actually looks really good right now because it is going back in the oven. So a couple ingredients we are going to add. We're going to add, let's do the pizza sauce first, a little bit of pizza sauce just to the top here, and it'll spread out as it cooks. Some more shredded cheese, again, just kind of to top it and be really good. And then some olives. You know, I'm going to do olives in half because I know that Casey is not a fan, and this is definitely something you can do at home.
That's kind.
And you could omit as well.
Yeah. So
all right.
Stick this back in the oven.
Yes, so it goes back in the oven just for another 5 to 10 minutes until Number one, it's all cooked through, but also everything has been melted as far as the cheese goes, and it's done to your liking, like this.
Yep, so this one is all done.
Oh, this looks so good.
And to garnish, we have some basil, which I love.
Basil.
Ugh. And then we have crushed red pepper as well, which is one of my favorites for pizza.
Yes, I just like, it just gives it a little bit of kick.
Yes.
Of course, you could omit.
Right.
But just a little something.
Everything's customizable with this.
Yes. And I like that we cut it just like a pizza.
Yes. Ooh, I got a good taste of the Canadian bacon.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. I love all the veggies, too, in here.
Me too.
Definitely a supreme pizza.
Yes.
Well, we hope you give Jones Dairy Farm Canadian bacon a try in this recipe.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit festfoods.com.